This surreal industrial environment I was born into, which I did not appreciate at the time, was so full of symbolism. The giant ship at the end of the street, the river at the end of the street, the church, the sea. All of those things were powerful images for an artist, and that was a gift. And it was only, in later life that I realized I had to go back in my imagination and try and recreate my childhood.
It's fair to say that most artists of your stature would produce a work like this and then hand it off to someone else to perform. Why keep showing up in it night after night? What does acting give you? I
never intended to be in this play to begin with. I wrote it for other actors, and then I was convinced by a producer that if I went into the play, we would sell more tickets. So it was purely an economic situation. But having said yes to that, I'm thoroughly enjoying it and unconsciously embodying my father, my grandfather, the people I knew in my street and my community. It's a wonderful, cathartic, emotional experience for me.
The Last Ship first appeared on Broadway in 2014, running just over 100 performances. This new iteration, featuring reggae star Shaggy, has already traveled to Amsterdam, Paris, and Brisbane. Up next, 9 performances at the Metropolitan Opera in New York City. The musical is more than just a musical about shipbuilding. It's about identity. It's about what happens when work that gives people their identity disappears. Do you feel that story resonates more deeply now in many ways than it has before?
I mean, it may resonate with a modern audience because all of our jobs are under threat from AI, for example. We're not quite sure if that will happen, but there's certainly an implicit threat in the air about how we can be replaced. Are we all extraneous? And I think that's one of the themes of the play. Well, you always know now because people.
Despite the encroaching threat of AI across industries, Sting believes his own craft of songwriting to be uniquely resistant.
Well, AI can make perfectly serviceable pop music that you would hear in an airport or a hotel lounge. The question is, would you actually listen to it as opposed to hear it? They're two entirely different things. I need a story behind it. I need a human being who's had his or her heart broken or been in love and felt something. A machine has never done that and never will. So I don't feel particularly threatened by it. It's clever, but it's just artifice.
I know that the clubs are weapons.
It's a confidence earned over a career that includes 17 Grammys, 4 Oscar nominations, an Emmy, and a Kennedy Center honor.
But that's not the shape of my heart.
Where does your creative restlessness come from?
I think creativity is always a function of restlessness. If you're completely content, you will not be creative. You need a little germ of something that's aggravating you, like a pearl in an oyster. And I don't think contentment and happiness is a particular human quality. I think we're restless beings. We are meant to be questioning the whole time.
It's a restlessness that has fueled Sting's music and his evolution as an artist.
I think you have to constantly challenge yourself. You have to constantly be out of your comfort zone, not be in shallow water the whole time. Take risks, artistic risks. Enjoy the hell out of it because it's a privilege. It's its own reward. I don't need to have all of those Grammys on my mantelpiece. I don't need a lot of platinum discs. I don't need to sell out tours to enjoy the music that I make. And I say this to my kids, you don't need to be successful to have music as your path, because it's a spiritual path and it's regardless of success. And they say, well, it's easy for you to say because you are successful. I say, no, it would still be the same. I would still make music because I'm compelled to, for profound reasons.
से रुकता नहीं। शाही लिखावट के हर पन्ने में तकदीर है, सहमा सा हूँ तुझ में, मानो तू ही मेरी तकदीर है क्या। तू दिल की है पुकार मेरी। सामने तू वैसे की रही है, तेरी यादों के सफर में कोई गुस्सा नहीं हो, दूरी तुझसे कितनी तेरी तारीफों से रुकता नहीं। शाही लिखावट के हर पन्ने में तकदीर है, सहमा सा हूँ तुझ में, मानो तू ही मेरी तकदीर है क्या।
कि मुझे थामने पाँव में हम खड़े हैं देखा के राहों में, दिल को आके फिर से तू भी थाम ले, हम भी हाथों में तेरे ही नामों के अभी एग्जाम ले, कैसे बातों में तेरे रहे हिसाब, ये आंखों में रहे हैं तेरे छोटे ख्वाब।